What's up, viewers? Since childhood, you might have heard that eating healthy foods are good for your health. But did you know there are some of the healthy foods that are harmful if you eat them too much? There are lots of super healthy foods in the market, but it's vital to know that more healthy is not always better. Some healthy foods are good only if you have eaten them in a moderation and truly harmful if you consume too much of it. In today's video, we are going to discuss 8 incredibly healthy foods that can harm you if you eat too much of them. Watch it till the end and don't forget to hit the like button. 1. Omega-3 and fish oils. Omega-3 fatty acids are very essential good fat which helps in reducing inflammation, develops brain power, and also fights with the symptoms of heart disease. Since most of the diets are poor omega-3, its supplements are gaining high attention these days, among which capsules made from fish liver, and algae are quite common. The recommended omega-3 dose ranges from 1 to 6 grams per day. However, having too much may be harmful. It may cause blood thinning effects in healthy individuals. This might be extremely risky for those who are prone to bleeding or taking blood thinning medications. Moreover, it may cause vitamin A toxicity when you consume high amount of fish liver oil. This is mainly a point of concern when it comes to children and pregnant women. Do you consume any of the omega-3 supplements or food items in your daily diet? Let us know in the comments below. 2. Tuna, both fresh and canned. Tuna, one of the healthiest fatty fish with high amount of protein and a very good source of omega-3 fatty acids. Although it may also contain a huge amount of environmental pollutants like methyl mercury that may cause many adverse health effects. Methyl mercury is a neurological toxin which delays the development of children's, cause vision problems, lack of coordination, and impaired hearing speech. Tuna fish large in size contain more mercury than the normal one as it builds up in their tissues over time. Small tunas are more likely to be canned. These kinds of large tuna fish are widely used in sushi and served as premium fish sticks. Mainly, there are two types of canned tuna available in the market which differs in their mercury content. The first one is white tuna. It is usually light in color and contains 4 to 5 times more mercury content than light fish. This kind of tuna basically comes from albacore fish. The second one is light tuna. It usually darker in color and contains slight amount of mercury than white tuna. 3. Cinnamon. A widely used spice with high amount of a compound called coumarin may have some medicinal properties but harmful when consumed in large doses. Though it is high in antioxidants, it helps in reducing the symptoms of inflammation and lower body sugar levels. It also helps in fighting the risk of heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and neurodegenerative diseases. There are many two types of cinnamon with different amount of coumarin. Cassia or a regular cinnamon which relatively contains a higher amount of coumarin than the normal one. Cayenne, also known as a true cinnamon, is less common of the two cinnamons with much lower amount of coumarin. Based on the tolerable daily intake, coumarin compound is recommended only 0.1 mg per kg of body weight. If you consume more than 0.5 to 2 grams of cassia cinnamon each day, it can cause liver toxicity and cancer. However, you can eat up to 5 grams, that is 1 teaspoon of cayenne cinnamon per day. Large amount of it should not be eaten frequently. Occasionally, eating more than the suggested is quite fine if a certain recipe calls for it. 4. Nutmeg, a spice with a very unique taste, often used in preparing Christmas foods like eggnog, cakes, and puddings. Nutmeg contains a compound called myristicin, which is a proactive substance. Nutmeg provides a great flavor to meals if used in a lower dose without affecting your health. Yet, the huge dose of nutmeg can cause myristicin poisoning, which includes seizures, heart erythemas, dizziness, nausea, pain, and hallucination. In single go, it is recommended to have not more than 10 grams of nutmeg. More than that can cause symptoms of toxicity. Before we move forward, here's another video you might like. 5. Coffee. Coffee, a mind-blowing beverage loaded with plenty of healthy benefits, including antioxidants and other active compounds. Caffeine, the active ingredients in the coffee, helps in reducing the risk of liver diseases, type 2 diabetes, and neurodegenerative diseases. On average, it is recommended to consume 30 to 400 mg of caffeine per day. A cup full of coffee contains approx 80 to 120 mg of caffeine. That means you can consume a maximum of 2 to 3 cups daily. However, the amount of caffeine differs widely between person to person, though consuming more than 500 to 600 mg is excessive. Some may experience uneasiness with a little amount, while some can have as much as cup they want. More caffeine intake can lead to stomach cramps, heart palpitations, overwhelming the nervous system, nervousness, causing insomnia, irritability, and muscle tremors. 6. Beef liver. Animal organs are very nutritious of all, though beef liver is one of the most nutritious organ and highly rich in iron, B12, vitamin A, and copper. A 100 gram of beef liver covers almost 7 times higher the recommended intake of copper by RDI and 6 times the RDI of vitamin A. However, vitamin A is fat-soluble vitamin and an excessive amount of it may cause vitamin A toxicity, which leads to an increase in the risk of vision problems, fractures, bone pain, nausea, and vomiting. Similarly, an excessive amount of copper may cause copper toxicity, which leads to an increase in the risk of Alzheimer's, oxidation stress, neurodegenerative changes. So, we would highly recommend it not to consume it daily, besides the fact that it is incredibly healthy. Eating it twice every 15 days is good enough. 7. Cruciferous Vegetables. A family of greens includes veggies such as broccoli, Brussels sprouts, kale, cabbage, and collard greens, which are generally known for their various health benefits. Cruciferous vegetables covers a good amount of an individual's daily vegetables intake and various smoothies and fresh vegetable juices. Are also highly popular for reducing the symptoms of cancer and heart diseases. Although they are very healthy, some of its compounds called thiocyanate can disturb your body's ability to absorb iodine, which ultimately leads to a condition called hypothyroidism. In simple words, you can say it is an underactive thyroid gland, which includes symptoms like enlarged thyroid gland, weight gain, constipation, dry skin, and reduced energy levels. Thyroid-sensitive people should avoid consuming cruciferous vegetables in large amounts. 8. Brazil nuts. Among some of the popular dietary sources of selenium, Brazil nuts are one of the best. As per the general recommendations, an adult should consume 50 to 70 micrograms of selenium per day. Although it's an essential trace element, consuming it in higher amount can be toxic. For safe intake, an upper tolerance level for an adult individual is about 300 micrograms per day. Consuming 4 to 5 Brazil nuts by an adult crosses the upper limit of safe selenium intake, as one large Brazil nut covers almost 95 micrograms of selenium. This exceeds daily intake recommendation for adults and 3 times more than the recommended for children. The increase of selenium can cause selenium toxicity in your body, which ultimately leads to the symptoms like hair loss, loss of nails, digestive issues, and memory difficulties. Although foods on this list are incredibly healthy, but because of that, you should not consume it in large amount, as it is always not healthier. However, more in nutrition is always better, but sometimes which is healthy is better in small amounts. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification. Meanwhile, let us know in the comment below if you do eat any of these foods too much amount. We'll meet you in the next video. Until then, these are some of our recommendations you might like to watch. Go ahead and click one. Better you watch both.